Welcome to Backstory with your hosts, Mylars bandmates and lifelong friends, Quig and Danny. The guys have lots of fun episodes coming, so please take a second to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Now, here's your hosts, Quig and Danny.
Welcome to Backstory. I'm Quig.
And I'm Danny.
And on this episode of Backstory, we're going to talk about backstory.
Love it.
So since we've started doing backstory at the end of last year, we get asked a variety of questions, some of them over and over. So we decided to do this episode just to address some of the questions. So one of the questions we get is, so who's the female voice at the beginning and the end of the episodes?
And that would be our very good friend, the very talented Lauren Gibbs Takis. We've known Lauren for many, many years now, and we can't thank her enough for lending her voice to the intro and outro. Lauren is a talented musician, singer, songwriter. She does a lot of voiceover work. You can hear her voice on a lot of commercials on TV and radio too. So we're honored to have her as part of our show.
And as well as she's a good friend of ours.
Yes.
The second question we get asked is, when Lauren says, ring the notification bell.
What is that, Nick? No, I'll tell you what that is. I got it. That's actually really fun. That is the exact bell that we lifted from the John Cusack 80s movie Say Anything. It's the scene where Lloyd Dobler is sitting in the plane at the end with Ione Skye, and she's completely afraid to fly. And he gives her this long speech about how as long as you hear the bell, as soon as you hear the bell ring, you know everything's going to be okay. And it's great because the movie actually ends. They're taking off. She's like squeezing the crap out of his arm, and the bell rings, and that's how the movie ends.
Isn't that this? It's the bell to let you know you can smoke on the plane.
yeah, back in the day.
That's how
right?
old that is.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So we lifted it to
the intro song off the Mylars debut record, Melody Records. It's actually, the bell ends the first song, Forever Done. And we love that whole vibe so much that, and we love the movie Say Anything so much that if you hear Forever Done, not the version that is part of the video on YouTube, but if you actually have a hard copy of Melody Records, when the drums kick in at the beginning of the song, you're going to hear the little dialogue between Ione Skye and John Cusack. Nobody really thinks this is going to work, do they? She says to him, and he's like, you just described
every great success
story, which is awesome. Which actually is the Mylars, and that's why we related to it so much.
Sure,
right?
We did. And speaking of the Mylars, Mylars bandmates. That's what we are. We are the two creators. Co-founders.
Yeah, co-founders of the Mylars. Yep. It was,
and that is our original power pop band.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 albums out. Melody Records and
Pop Station. When Pop Station actually came out last week as a hard copy, so you can order it on our new store. And the digital version of Pop Station actually comes out this Friday, April 2nd.
And the Mylars have already spent some time playing live. We've worked support for Rick Springfield, Ace Frehley, The Vapors, John Easdale, Dramarama. Anybody else?
I'm not trying to think. Yeah, I mean, we've had some...
And we've done shows on our own, of course.
Yeah, some great supporting slots.
And the next question we get is, so what's the song at the beginning of the episode? And that turns out to be Shine by the Mylars off of Melody Records. It's a song that I put together, the lyrics originally, and it was very positive. The song, if you listen to it, has a lot of positive attitude to it. And we usually play it live when we play.
Yeah, it's a fun live song to play. Got such a great pocket, such a great groove.
So we're going to hear Shine now, the entire song, not just the few 20 seconds of the intro of the song, but you'll recognize it as soon as you hear it. But before we do, we got one quick question for you. If you've been listening to Backstory over the past few months, you will definitely know the answer to this question. Danny and I grew up in a small town in New Jersey. What's the name of that town? Every night you dream in color, still your actions black and white. Escape the fate before you, make the most of your one life. Ignite the strength inside you and take passion for a ride. Start your run for freedom and shine. And I'll find out the things that make me shine. And I'll find out I'm gonna take what's mine. And I'll find out the things that make me shine. And I'll find out in time and shine and shine. The Mylars, Shine, in its entirety. Beautiful.
Yeah, I love that tune.
So the answer to the question, what small town in New Jersey did Danny and I grow up with that we talk about on almost every episode of Backstory
All the time.
is Union, New Jersey.
Yes, we love Union. We grew up in Union. It's our favorite place to go back to. It's our favorite place to be.
Yeah, we talk about it on a lot of episodes, Melody Records, Rondo Music, etc., and so on. So that wraps up this episode of Backstory about Backstory. I'm Quig,
And I'm Danny.
and we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Backstory has been brought to you by Melody Records. We'll see you next time.